Yoruba People's Congress (OPC) has warned the leadership of Miyetti Allah to steer clear of public hearing on AMOTEKUN currently organized by some state House of Assemblies in the southwest. The factions of the OPC that comprises OPC Fashion, OPC New Era, OPC Reformed, speaking through Comrade Ade Shino Akinpelu, said that the public hearing currently put in place by some state House of Assemblies is for Yoruba people alone, and no other tribe should be allowed to attend in order to safeguard the sanctity and operation of AMOTEKUN. He said Yoruba were never invited to partake in any security arrangements concerning the northern Nigeria or its people. Why should we now allow Miyetti Allah to participate in the public hearing concerning AMOTEKUN? We know there have been plans by the federal government to frustrate the operation of AMOTEKUN, and this might be another attempt to know the strategy. Akinpelu further added that members of Miyetti Allah have committed many heinous crimes in Yoruba land, and Yorubas must not be stupid to allow them to know strategy of operation of AMOTEKUN. Up till now, nobody has been arrested regarding the killing of Funke, the daughter of Pa Fashoranti. All Yoruba must come together to support AMOTEKUN. If there are areas that need to be adjusted in the operation of AMOTEKUN, it should be the duties and responsibilities of the Yorubas. So guys, tomorrow Monday is the public hearing, and you could imagine we did a video on the information or what we gathered about what the Miyetti Allah or the Miyetti Allah in the southwest saying they must be there. All of them said they must be there, and they were even like, oh, and they just have to go and make their opinion known, and because of that, because they still want to let the organizers of the AMOTEKUN to know that they must include them in the formation of AMOTEKUN to be part of the people that will be officials of that AMOTEKUN. It's really laughable. And what they just want to go and do there is to know whether they are going to be allowed to continue to be moving freely, which they have really stood their ground that they will never allow such a thing. And I'm sure if they are being allowed to come for that public hearing, they want to make their decisions because they've been raging that they are going to create their own security outfit that is going to be all over the country, and which is really laughable. Of course, this AMOTEKUN cannot be taken to the Igbo land. It cannot be taken to the south. It cannot be taken to Middle Belt. Likewise, it will be allowed to operate in the north. So why is it that these people will think that Miyetti Allah, you want to organize it? But even as the AMOTEKUN is, there has been a debate that each state must enact that law, and who are the people that will enact that law or whatever to make it a law in each state, because it's not going to be a regional thing, so it's going to be state by state. Who are the people that will enact the law? Who are the people that will make it to pass the law or to pass the bill, as the case may be? Is it not the House of Assembly? So you want to bring AMOTEKUN, or you want to bring what is it called, whatever that your name you are going to be calling it, but in as much it's going to be from the umbrella of Miyetti Allah, you want to say it's going to happen all over the country. But let's see how it goes. But we're just like, well, if the Yorubas, if they like, they should just fall for all of these antics of this Miyetti Allah, because of course we know that they are not going to do that, but at least just to have an open mind, because anything can really happen. So it's a good one that OPC is saying no, it is meant for the Yorubas, and nobody is allowed to come to that place. So it is not a whatever that it has to be, because these guys are like, oh, as if they are stakeholders in that state. You are just a tenant, and whatever law that will be passed at the end of the day, you are going to obey it. And if you think that it's too hard for you, or it's going to be too difficult, the best thing is just for you to leave that area and go elsewhere. The kind of the way they always try to hold ground as if they have a kind of a authority, or without them nothing can be done. Is it the same way it's been done in the north, that Yoruba or other tribes, they want to poke nose into what they are doing there? Their own is just whatever law that is being put in place, in as much they are not going to violate that law, they will be there. So these are arrogance of a thing. These people, their wings needs to be plucked away, because if their wings are not plucked away, they will continue to do this nonsense they are always doing. So it's a good thing that they are being warned, because these people, they need higher hand. They are not nice. These guys are not nice. They are not nice. Whether they are pretending that they don't know what has been happening, their people have been doing or whatever. But from their own statement alone, you will know that they don't even care. Not to talk of the ones that have been committing the atrocity. Have they been able to issue a statement to warn all their members that as many that are giving them bad names, because they are saying they are not the ones involved. But even their statements alone, they have been issuing a lot of statements, shows that they are part of those people, and nobody can really separate them or differentiate them from those who are committing the atrocities, for from themselves that are standing as if, oh, they are the ones speaking on behalf of the group, that they don't know anything about it. But their statements alone is even worse than those who are even committing the real atrocities. So tomorrow is the public hearing. Let's see what is going to happen. Of course, they must have heard that they are not supposed to be there. They are not allowed to be there. But I don't know how that will work, because if you say it's a public hearing and you want it to be within your people and other groups or whatever who are not Yoruba inclined, if they are not allowed, they need to let them know, so that, because the way at manner these people have really prepared, that they will be there, that nothing will happen, that nothing will make them not to be there that tomorrow. So that is just my own opinion. So let's hear what people are saying concerning the submission or the statement coming from OPC. Someone says Miyetti Satan have already shown themselves to be real enemy of progress, not only in Southwest but across the nation. They do not deserve a place where security matters are being discussed, because their antecedents and utterances show they are not for peace and security. Exactly, just like I said, even if you are saying, oh, you don't know anything about those who are committing the atrocities, but their utterances alone, their statements alone, the statement they've been issuing every now and then for how many years, it's even worse than those who are committing the real atrocities. And that's what somebody is still saying here. It would be very stupid for anybody to allow them into a public discussion on Amotekun. The word public does not include anti-security elements like Miyetti. Miyetti nonsense. Okay, someone said the public hearing on Amotekun is for human beings and not for cows. Now we are just getting things right. When Fulanis arranged to take over every part of Nigeria, were Yoruba invited? When they started procurement of a AK-47, were Yoruba part of the arrangement? When they trained Boko to infiltrate our land, was it our collective decision? Good question. Someone says Amotekun will surely stand if our leaders didn't say Yoruba off. That's another thing. Just like I said, that if you are saying they are not going to agree to this, but at the end of the day, you can see that some people say, okay, let them come now. Is it not public hearing? Everybody's supposed to be there, and what have you? Anything can happen, because people generally, they can't be trusted. Someone says God Almighty will punish the Miyetti Allah and their grand patron in Nigeria. Good talk. They should not be allowed to participate in the talks. They have been sensing the end to their atrocities in this region, and we will do everything possible to safeguard our people. We don't need your attendance. Stay away. Move out of all Yoruba land in Nigeria. Utuge. We said no single Hausa or Fulani or Igbo man should attend the public hearings. It's basically a Yoruba program. United the Yorubas are standing. I think all of you is APC, so let them come. The battle in Nigeria is Fulani versus the rest parts of the country. Let Nigeria draw sword against any Fulani anywhere in Nigeria, because they have been killing unabated. If the organizer of this public hearing allow a single Miyetti Allah in the meeting, that means all Yorubas are big fools. In other words, OPC, it's time for action. If any of those cowbrains Fulani shows up at the venue, you know what to do. Thank you very much for not allowing them. Well done, my people, for your informative addresses. But at this Miyetti whatever crazy, this shows the entire world that they are having godfathers who are backing the atrocities over other regions. What is their business in the forthcoming public hearing? They are all fools. However, let us all fully prepare for these people because they can strike anytime. We need a strong reprisal to tell them we mean business. My strong advice to my people is that it is high time we boycott the eating of their cows because they can poison them, having known that we Yoruba tribe could not do without eating cows, most especially for many ceremonies. We must therefore deny ourselves by rejecting their cows entirely. Just like what is happening in Delta State now, they have told their people, past some community, they have stopped the sales and even the consumption of cow. So if they can do that, better for them, because even if you don't see anybody buy your cow, it will just be useless. Then what do you want to do? So if people can really stand by that, just like the way data communities, some of the communities have said their people should just stop eating cow, it will go a long way. It will go a long way. But this public hearing, it is not meant for other people. It is just meant for those people, the people who are involved, because it is not a Nigeria public hearing. It is Amotekun Yoruba. They are the ones that organize it. So I see no reason why they are to attend that place, because when they were even talking, when I did the video yesterday, because I thought maybe they were invited, because before they will say, oh, they are stakeholders as well. So I thought they were invited, but not until when OPC is coming to say, no, 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 you are not part of it, you are not supposed to be there. So let us see what will happen. It's just tomorrow here. So guys, what do you think? Let's hear your opinion concerning the submission of a OPC, that these people, Miyetti Allah, should stay clear. They don't want to see them. They are not part of the missing. So leave your comments below and let's have your take. Thank you very much for always being there. Bye.